The idea is a very simple one, and the Mamba mentality simply means trying to be the best version of yourself. That's what the mentality means. It means every day you're trying to become better, and it's a constant quest. It's an infinite quest.
Job's not finished. Job finished? No, I don't think so.
What is up, y'all? It's been a little minute since I made a video. It's been a couple of days, actually. This is gonna be pretty short, honestly, but things are moving when it comes to the situation that I was stressed about. There's two of them. One of them resolved itself. The other one with the car, that is moving. Things are happening in the background. But I'm not gonna go into detail like that right now. When it's all said and done, then I'll do a video like showing it and everything. But pretty much, I'm not gonna be keeping this car anymore. I'm not gonna have any more. I'm getting rid of it. It's in the process, in the works. This will most likely be the last time that I'm driving it and in it. From then on, I'll be in my mom's truck, driving it to work and stuff until I get another car, But the plan is to get something used, face marketplace, something that's a stick shift, most likely a Honda Accord, because Honda's is my go-to. This is my first time trying Toyota. Toyota is known for being the most reliable car maker, but I don't know. As I said, some people had issues with its transmission in this generation RAV4, some didn't. I was just one of the unlucky ones to have the issue, I guess. But Toyota itself is not a bad company, like looking in this parking lot right now, I think legit most of this parking lot are Toyotas. Like there's a bunch of Corollas, a bunch of Camrys, there's a couple Venzas, a lot of Highlanders, and a bunch of RAV4s. So Toyota is not a bad company, it's just the issue of this one is like, I'm not gonna pay to fix it, This car is new. It's literally 2020, so it's not new, but it's within 5 years, right? So it's new in terms of cars, right? Like I'm making payments on it. Still owe a good amount of money on it, actually. So like, why would I pay to fix it? You know what I mean? That's all it is. So in my personal opinion, and with me actually sitting down thinking about it, praying about it, being very, very stressed about it for like 4 or 5 days straight until a solution came up, I just realized it'd be just my best interest to get rid of it, and get something else, something that I can pay in full, right? So it's not gonna be anything brand new. It's not gonna be, most definitely won't be in the 2020s. Most likely won't be in the 2010s. Maybe close to the 2010s, but not in 2020s. But who knows, right? But definitely something 2000s, most likely. Not early 2000s, but like, probably in the later 2000s. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But of course, my brother's gonna help me. I asked him. I mean, he was gonna do either way, but I just asked him. I was like, could you help me? Because that's always how it was. Like when I got my previous cars, but mine is my first car. My first car was the Civic. That was my family friend's neighbor was selling it, and my dad had saw it at the time we went to go see him. So we got that, and I actually paid for that car myself, which is funny. Like I saved up, I worked a summer job and stuff. All the money that I got really went towards that, because at the time I was still in high school and stuff, so I didn't have any bills. I didn't have to really pay for food. My parents were still providing for me, obviously. When it came to like fast food, my parents would give me money on Fridays. I think like once a week we get fast food. They give me money, so it's like I didn't really have to pay for anything. So all my money went towards that, and paid for that myself. Sold that like winter of my freshman year of college. Yeah, because I got it right before I moved to Florida for my senior year of high school. Used it in Florida, came back, went to college, and then around December or so that's when I sold it. Then I got the Honda Accord, which my brother helped me look for. He helped me look for it, and then we found it on Facebook. Somebody selling on Facebook Marketplace. Went to go look at it. It was in great condition. It ran good, all that stuff. I think it needed a new battery. That was the only thing. It needed a new battery. But we put that in negotiation, so I didn't pay much for it. I think I paid like $1,600 for it, something like that. It was like 2017. Yeah, bought that. Did all I did to it. Sold it when I graduated college because I wanted something new. Graduation. Sold that, and then got the Acura TL, which I also paid for in cash. I think I paid like $3,000 for it. But I sold my Accord for more than that because I did a lot of work to it. Sold that, but my brother didn't go with me that time. My brother's friend took me to go because my brother couldn't go. Right, and it was very hard to find Acura TLs for that price in a 6-speed manual at the time. It was like a 2005 Acura TL. So the one time my brother didn't go with me, the car wasn't in the best condition. The car on fire and all that stuff, man. So yeah, this time I'm not buying a car unless he comes with me and stuff. Not that I don't trust myself, but he's more experienced when it comes to buying used cars off like Facebook Marketplace, especially Hondas, you know. So that's literally the plan. But yeah, I don't know what's up with this inflation, where a car that you can find on Facebook Marketplace before 2020, even before 2022, you find it for like $2,500, $3,000, whatever, even less maybe, is now selling for like $5,000. I'm like, yo, what are you talking about? Like, I get it, the whole car situation, like used car market went up now. Like, I understand that. Probably why probably why the plan for this car kind of worked itself out. But yeah, it's tough. But yeah, that's the plan and stuff. As far as everything else goes, I had Pepsi that one time, I told y'all, and since then, I don't know, I've been feeling kind of off. Not really like a mental thing, but like, I don't know, I've been feeling like kind of low energy-ish. Haven't gone to the gym in a little while. I've been working out at home, but I haven't gone to the actual gym in a while because of the whole car situation. Like, I didn't really want to drive it too much. And yeah, so I was working out at home, but yeah, I don't know, my energy's been a little off. I've been stuttering a lot and stuff like that. I'm not sure why, but it is what it is, right? But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll catch y'all most likely tomorrow, and yeah, y'all can't really see, but my girl and I actually cleaned this car out. Like, I took it to, I think after work on Wednesday, so like midnight, I went to a self car wash that it's not too far from here. Went there, kind of cleaned the outside a little because it was like a bunch of dirt on it. Only paid $12 for it because it was like, before it used to be like $5 every 6 minutes or so, but they raised it to $6, but still not bad. I paid $12. I used 12 minutes, so use that as wash everything. Now I didn't use the brush. I already know. Didn't use the brush. I just used the gun and sprayed down. Used the high pressure and stuff, and it actually came out pretty good. Obviously, I didn't really focus on drying it because it was raining earlier that day and it was supposed to rain the next day. So I didn't worry about drying. I was getting it clean for the most part, and it worked out. But yeah, this car is pretty much empty except a few pockets. I think like 2 pockets are full with stuff that I still need, but everything else, like the door pockets, everything else is empty. I have my wire here for my phone, and then I still have my dash cam, but I'm gonna take all those out probably tomorrow or so. But anyways, that's it for this video. I'm gonna enjoy the last 3 minutes or so of my lunch break, and I'll catch y'all later. Brother Aaron out. Peace. What is up, y'all? I don't really have too much else to add to this video, but I realized this will most likely be my last drive with this truck, because if whatever happens works out and stuff like that, which it looks like it is, because I had to fill out some stuff, I won't be able to drive this anymore. And I said I drive my mom's truck, you know, until I got enough to buy a car and stuff like that, a different car and stuff like that, which I won't be too far off. But like, the great thing is, if used car prices were the same way they were before the whole pandemic, I would have been able to buy another car right after getting rid of this. But because the whole thing I said earlier, it's more money, so I can't do that. But yeah, if the quality is less, which it most likely is, it's because I'm using the front-facing camera. I have the phone open. I don't have it folded because I'm actually driving, and I'm pretty sure if I'm driving and the phone's folded, the phone will fall out the phone holder and it'll be a whole thing. So I'm using the front-facing camera. That's why the quality might not be as good. But yeah, man, it's kind of crazy because I made a video 2 years and a month ago. All right, so the video at first with this clip might have been zoomed extremely far in, just because I had my my ID on. I just really had my ID on. I had to take it off because I don't want to dox myself while I'm working and stuff like that. So yeah, that's probably why it was all zoomed and stuff like that. But made a video 2 years and a month ago when I first got this car. It was after the car fire and everything like that, and I was, you know, feeling blessed. I'm feeling blessed that God put me in a better vehicle, which still am, still blessed. You know, this car gave me a good 2 years. I actually went through 2 relationships, and that's crazy thinking about it now. I literally went through 2 relationships with this truck. That's funny thinking about it. Obviously, the second one I'm currently still in, happily still in, but like just the fact that I went into this was crazy. But yeah, I mean, like it held me down. You know, it's just been, for these 2 years, it's been oil changes and pretty much it. I don't think I've ever changed the brakes. The brakes have been good, still good now. I would have had to change the tires pretty soon. My mechanic said the next oil change, which is like 4 months, they would need to be changed, but at the same time they don't look bald. They don't look like they're balding, so most likely wouldn't have had to change them yet. But you know, besides that, like, I've just been doing the oil changes. You know, like it hasn't been giving me issues at all. Everything else has just been like extra stuff. Like I changed the windshield wiper. I can't even think right now. I'm sorry. I just literally just finished work. The windshield wiper handle, or I can't think of the name, and I'm pissed. The thing you pull to turn the windshield wipers. I changed that. I changed that to one from a higher trim level RAV4 because the one in the base model was annoying. You can't change the speed, so it was being one speed, and it's annoying. So changed that. I bought it on eBay with like a junkyard higher trim, like an an XLE RAV4. Changed that. Of course, y'all know I changed the windshield because the windshield cracked. I was on the highway, which isn't the car's fault. It's just I guess I was driving behind some trucks. So like I was driving like mid-afternoon, so it was like a bunch of trucks on the highway. And I guess one of the trucks had rocks flying, and then I was going at like normal highway speed. And of course, when you do that, and a rock hits you, it's more likely to crack. So did that. The windshield, I fixed it. I fixed the little thing. Windshield went worse. The crack went worse, and I had to change the whole windshield. Which I guess worked out because if I had kept that little, because it was still noticeable. So if I had kept that little chip fix with the other windshield, I don't think I would have gotten as much value out of this as I am now. So I guess it all worked out, right? But hey man, this thing's been carrying me to Philly and back weekly pretty much. So I can't be mad at it, you know what I'm saying? Like the transmission issue is a common thing with this RAV4, but also it was driving me to Philly and back. I said every week, basically every week. Maybe every other week sometimes, but you know, I had to carry me through. So I'm not that mad at it, you know, it's what it is. I got the experience owning a 2020s car, like a car where I had to make monthly payments. It's like a newer, like it has all these features and stuff like that. I'm good. Like if I ever get a newer car in the future or something nicer, I'll be paying cash. You know, like I'd rather not finance. I'd rather just save, pay cash, and like monthly payments way too stressful. I thank God. You know, praise God for helping me still be able to pay the car payments even though I was unemployed for months. You know, God helped me build up a great savings right before I got, you know, laid off and stuff like that. Had a great savings which carried me for months. It ran out. It got to the point where it ran out, but I got this job right as it's about to run out. So I'm grateful for that. You know, grateful for being able to keep up on the payments and stuff like that. And yeah, man, like time to say goodbye to it, man. Like this will most likely be the last video y'all see of me in this car, man. Because the next time you see this car at all will most likely be when it's leaving. Like I'll try to record when it's leaving and stuff like that. I'm gonna try because I want to have it for myself as well. So I'm gonna record leaving and stuff like that. But that's pretty much the end of this car, man. So yeah, just want to add a little part in there, man. But that being said, I will catch y'all next one. Your brother Aaron out. Peace.